YouTube, how the hell's it going, bro? We're playing a game called Letters of Bernard Thorne. It's a horror game, but apparently there's like a sad, I don't know, it like gets pretty sad. It gets like apparently the message of the horror game is really good. I saw Pezzy uploaded this. Shout out Pezzy. Go sub to him if you want. Apparently the ending made him cry. He was teary-eyed during the ending of the game. So, I don't know, pretty intense. But yeah, if you guys enjoy, make sure to like and sub. Code REF 10% off at G-subs. If you guys want to see more horror games, stuff like that. And we'll get into it. I hear it's a really good game. Trigger warning. Game may contain, if you guys have seizures, grow the hell up, okay? Okay, like right there is fine for me. Hope you cry. I think the last time I cried during a game was maybe before my eyes or something like that. I don't usually cry to games. So we'll see.
Dad, it's Andrew. Welcome back home. Sorry, I had to send Kate to pick you up from the hospital. I wanted to drive you home myself, but it's my 24-hour shift today, so
24-hour shift is insane.
I'll be there tomorrow morning as soon as work is over, and from then on we'll be officially moving in with you, whether you like it or not. So in the meantime, let your daughter-in-law take good care of you, okay? And Dad, please stay safe.
I mean, how much trouble could he get into, bruh? Okay, hold on. Let me let the frames adjust. Pain medication. Glass of water. Hold on now. Sensitivity is crazy. Well, now... Okay, there we go. Okay, we gotta take our pain meds. A water-soluble pill. Sarah used to give 2 of these. Okay, we only have 1. Oh, I'm putting in... Oh, put in the water. And then drink the water. Okay. I guess that's what it means by a water-soluble pill. Hold space to move the wheelchair. Hold... Release space to sit down. What was that? WS to accelerate, 80 to turn. Who's on the answering?
Bernard, it's Kate. Hope you had a good sleep. Again, I'm sorry I had to leave you alone for the night. I really wanted to cancel today's night shift, but changing the schedule is almost impossible here. Anyway, I'm leaving this voicemail to give you some updates.
Okay.
First, I finished charging the door remote.
W.
It's on the wardrobe next to your bedroom door.
Okay.
And, come to think of it, it may be a bit high for you, so you might have to stand a bit to get it.
If you realized it was too high, wouldn't you put it somewhere else?
Second, your new tablet arrived. It's being charged in Andrew's old room.
Okay, I'm assuming that's a tablet spot.
Hours, so why don't you set it up while you wait for him? And that's it. I'll see you this afternoon, okay? Bye.
Okay, bye, Kate. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, broken tablet. What do we do with this thing? My old tablet, it broke when I fell down the stairs. Ooh. Is that why he's in the wheelchair? Ah, that's bright. Wait, doesn't that sound mean someone left a message? I've never used answering machines. These things are like before my time.
Dad, it's Andrew. Welcome back home. Sorry.
Bernard, it's Kate.
Oh, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up!
Dad,
no! The voices!
Welcome back home. Sorry, I had to send Kate to pick you up from the hospital. I wanted to drive you home myself.
My diagnosis.
It's my 24-hour shift.
Sunny Ridge Hospital medical diagnostic evaluation form. Date of discharge, April. Shut the hell up, Andrew!
From then on, we'll be officially moving in with you, whether you like it or not. So in the meantime, let your daughter-in-law take good care of you, okay?
Okay.
And Dad, please Stay safe.
Shut the hell up. Okay. Patient name, Bernard Thorne, age 73. Symptoms and diagnosis. Minor bruises from falling downstairs. Sign of minor memory loss, possibly caused by concussion. Above nominal amount of codeine detected in circulatory system. Ain't codeine like a drug? Notes. Patient fell down the stairs along with his electrical wheelchair backwards. Though signs of physical trauma are minor, there's a possibility of slight memory loss. Patient's blood test shows a moderate amount of codeine, so it's highly advised to reduce patient's pain medication dosage and looking for overdose symptoms such as shallow breathing and hallucinations. Okay. So basically we just don't got that dog in them. Not enough space to stand up. Grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it. Don't fall, don't fall. Controls electric. Okay. I didn't really read it, but I'm pretty sure it's just, it opens doors. Is there anything else in here? These things are kind of nifty. Why does he keep doing that? Does that mean someone's leaving me a message?
Bernard, it's Kate. Hope you had a good sleep.
What's
Again,
beeping?
I'm sorry I had to leave you alone for the night. I really wanted to cancel today's night shift, but changing the schedule is almost impossible here.
Oh my
Anyway,
god, I have a
I'm
backup
leaving this
sound?
voicemail to give you some updates. First, I finished charging
Why is it
the
the
door
same
remote.
sound as the fucking answering machine? Bernard, your new tablet is being charged in Andrew's old room. Okay, she left a message and a note. Andrew's old... Oh, it has his name on it. Something's blocking the door. Okay, well, what kind of asshole is Kate to fucking put it in a room that's being blocked by something? I do be putting in reverse. I just didn't think that that was I didn't know household thing. What? I didn't know household wheelchairs had backup What? Who the hell is that? Okay, I understand that you're telling me to go up, bruh. It takes me a while to get places, man. I'm in a wheelchair. I feel like this isn't safe. I don't like his decrepit hands, man. Ambulance. The ambulam. Is that my wife? Okay, so I didn't actually fall, right? Some objects can be interacted with when you go directly in front of them. I have to go up to the attic. Okay, I'm gonna look around first. Can I fit through here? I need more pain medication to climb. Okay, so we can't even go in there. God. Grown-ass man scared of the dark? What's going on here? Important notice from Andrew Ginsup Thorne. Do not turn off the second floor corridor and the bathroom lights. Also, do not remove this post-it. Okay. Sarah's memo. Dear Andrew, it's been a real pleasure working with your as your father's caregiver for all these years. I'm so relieved that he's okay, and I agree that you and your family made the right call to move into his house to look after him. I already told you that, all that you need to know, but I'm leaving this memo just in case. I put the pain medications in the first floor guest room. You can find them in the drawer. Okay, so we need pain meds. Remember the first floor guest bedroom. Your father's usual dosage is 2 in the morning and 2 after dinner. Since the doctor told you to turn it down, make it 1 tablet instead of 2. He sleeps around 8 p.m. and wakes up around 4 a.m., though he usually stays in his room until the sun comes up before his nyctophobia. What's nyctophobia? Just keep some of the lights on the second floor on so he can use the bathroom. I hope Bernard recovers soon, although I have nothing to worry about now that he is under the loving care of his family. Is nyctophobia like being scared of the dark? Fear of night. Water glass. Okay. Okay, the turning radius on this thing kind of sucks, Bernard. Kate, it's Andrew. Signal is too weak here. I'm just going to leave these post-its around the house. If there's anything I need to know, or I need you to know, you can do the same if there's anything I need to know tomorrow. Brings me back to when we were in high school. Haha, fine, but you're the one who's going to clean them up. Okay. That room's too dark. Kate said I might have broken it during the fall. I can fix it with my... Your what now? What's a study? Like your bedroom? Study's like an office? Yeah, but every other room is dark. Only got a one-piece hat. Apparently there's a fear of dead bodies. Where do I go then? I can't go to the attic because I don't have enough pills. Or can I? Oh, I can. Well, I don't know if I can. No, I need more pain medication to climb it. But the only two rooms are too dark. Do I go in and look for a light switch? Really don't like the reverse sound. I mean, maybe we just full send and just look for a light switch. Okay, bad idea. There was something on the sink? Yeah, a glass of water. It says I don't need this right now. Okay, this one like, oh, yeah. Hold on. Chill. We gotta line up. Who the fuck was that? I feel like we're gonna learn a... Why is there a fucking cat scooper here? I feel like we're gonna learn a sad story about, like, our wife. Your mother's sewing machine is still working. Do you think Bernard would mind if I practice with it? I've always wanted to make something cute for Timmy to wear. Okay, yeah, this was her office, her study. Where she sewed. Oh, this is how we get to Andrew's room. I'll loop around. Timmy's toys. What? Never in my life would I think a toy like that would give me PTSD of the war. Oh my god. Okay, so we're a war vet. Oh, a hockey stick fell over. Andrew used this in high school, must have fell when the door closed. Okay. House map. Okay, we got Grandpa's bedroom. That's where we sleep. Grandpa's study. Okay, that's where we need to go for... I forget what, but we need to go there. My new room, a.k.a. Dad's old room. A multi-purpose room. That's where our late wife used to sew. And then on the first floor, we have a power breaker on the right side near the guest bedroom. We have a kitchen. We have a dining room. We have a storage room. We have a living room. We got a bathroom. Okay. There's the tablet. My new tablet Kate ordered for me. I can use as a flashlight. W. What does this sticky note say? Most documents and letters can be reread later from the tablet. Oh, nice. Sorry, this room is still a mess. Timmy specifically said he'll unpack his stuff by himself after returning from his camping trip. Don't worry, my grandson may be stubborn, but he's a boy of his words. Sounds like you guys didn't pair him properly. Who the hell is that? I feel like it's a real guy. Memento, forget nothing. To-do list. Look for pain pills in the first floor guest bedroom. Go to the attic. Oh, you can access the map from here. Chaz, anyone remember what was in my study that I needed? Oh, the thing to fix the thing for the stairs. That's what it was. Okay, so now we can use the flashlight. You can stay in the dark, but not for too long. I mean, is there a light switch in here? Like... Damn. Flashbacks? Letter to Andrew. Dear Andrew, I'm sorry I took so much away from you. I write this letter and the letters after this, not in hope of gaining your forgiveness, but to tell you how much I love you and your mother. To me, she was and still is the most beautiful and kindest person I've ever known. Your mother has always had this calming presence that made you forget about the bad things happening around you. If she told you that everything is okay, you'd believe her without a single drop of doubt. I can still remember the time I was under your mother's care in Vietnam. She was a nursing officer who was a part of the first South Korean medical team that came to help us in the war. Or help the U.S. When I got taken to the Korean field hospital after my injury due to a chain of events, your mother, being the only staff who could speak in English, volunteered to be my caretaker. She could have just sent me to a U.S. hospital, but she was concerned with the idea of me moving around my condition. As such, your mother's always thought of others first, even in a foreign land where death loomed over everyone, including her. Okay. I can't remember the code. Electrical contractor license, Bernard Thorne of Thorne Electrical, Oregon license T1588735. Where would I find the code? Oh, I can open this. Oh, okay. I need that. Look at the pouch at the lower left for stored items. Okay. I'm assuming we get the safe code elsewhere. 'Cause I don't see anything else in here. Was that my wheelchair falling, bruh? Okay, let's fix this. Is it fixed now? I need my empty hand to tie it. Oh. Sorry. It's right click. Oh my god, spamming right click feels weird. Okay. I can use it now. You at least straighten it out maybe, no? Alright. I don't like the sound of that.
Hello, my name is Bernard. I'm here because my son read a brochure about the Mind Foundation's famous group grief counseling and won't leave me alone until I give it a shot. Well, it has been a while since I lost my wife, and maybe it is time I tried a different approach to moving on. So, yeah. Let's talk.
Oh, is that like a therapy session or some shit? Of course this area is blocked off. Why are areas blocked off when the only person living in this house currently is in a wheelchair, bruh? It's kind of fucked up. I mean, I could turn on that lamp. I think I have enough flashlight. It's over here. Picnic brochure. Simpsons Park Family Picnic, Sunday, April 6th. Family Fun Kids Game Contests. Okay. Interesting. Disability Benefits Questionnaire. Important, the Department of Veterans Affairs, VA, will not pay or reimburse any expenses or costs incurred in the process of completing and or submitting this form. Note to physician. Your patient is applying to the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs for disability benefits. VA will consider the information you provide on this questionnaire as part of the evaluation in the process of the veteran's claim. Section 1, patient/veteran info. Name, Bernard Thorne. February 5th, 1941. Section 2, diagnosis. Mortar explosion damaged patient's right side of the body, especially his right hand. It suffered serious nerve damage that paralyzed its little and ring finger and reduced the rest of the finger's mobility to 30%. Okay, so that's why our little fingers, when we're climbing the attic, look like that. Why do I hear a piano? Honey, is that you? I used to love when you played that.
I met Min during the Vietnam War. She was a nursing officer from South Korea, and I was a yokel who had no idea what he was doing. Between the two of us, she was the only one there for the right reason.
It's a fancy-ass piano. This is a storage room. Looks like Andrew brought another gadget from... Okay, there's no light switch in here. It won't let me grab that either. So I guess you can't grab that till later. That's just a bathroom. There's a note here, though. At least the bathroom lights are still working. This house is old. Okay. I need a light switch. I need a light switch stat before I die. Or do I just have to zoom through the dark and hope I last long enough? Okay. I guess we just gotta zoom through the dark. Sarah's memo, first floor. I forgot to mention, I checked again, but I assure there's no signs of Bernard taking more medication than he's supposed to. I understand that you're worried about your father's blood test result, but I'm already aware that people in his condition seem to get too reliant on the pain relievers. This is why I keep them hidden and check their numbers every day, including your father's. That is why I really don't understand how Bernard could show symptoms of overdose. If anything, he wasn't getting enough medication. For the past few weeks, he seemed more uncomfortable than usual. He kept telling me that he's fine, but you know how stubborn your father can be when it comes to asking for help. I hope you and Kate can get through to him somehow, because with the lower dosage, he definitely needs more care. Anyway, I put the pill bottle in the guest room where you'll be staying in. You can hide it somewhere more secure if you want. If there's anything you need, feel free to ask me at any time. Your father has been more than my patient for all these years, and it would be my pleasure for him to remain as such. Okay. Anything over here? No. What the fuck is that thing? Looks like another... Okay. Smart light manual. Ah, the Luminous Smart Light. How to sync your smart light with your device. Download the Luminous app to your smart device. Bring your smart device close to an active smart light. The app's pop-up window will appear on your smart device. Follow its instruction to sync your smart device with your smart light. App download QR code. God. Those flashbangs are no joke. Another letter to Andrew. You were always a smart lad who could learn anything so quickly. It is one of your many characteristics that reminds me of your mother. In Vietnam, I asked her how she learned to speak English. She told me she made friends with the nursing officers from the nearby U.S. field hospital, which is quite amazing considering her deployment was just less than 2 years ago. Thirsty for knowledge, she said she wanted to write in English too. I told her it would naturally improve just by reading a lot, but considering the circumstances, finding suitable reading material was difficult. After some thought, I promised to write her letters after my departure so she could use them for studying. A few days later, I was sent to a U.S. hospital where I was soon giving a medical discharge. I went back to Sunny Ridge where I merely got to keeping my promise. Come to think of it, writing those letters was more for myself than for her. There were scars I brought back home from the war, the kind that keeps you awake at night. For some reason, writing to your mother was the only thing that helped me cope with living with them. That's why I kept on writing, even if there weren't any replies. What a sweet little man, bruh. Okay, so he wrote letters for his wife so she could learn but also as a comfort system for him. That is an excessive-ass sync thing. I finally got the smart lights we talked about, installed them around the house, but they still need to be synced manually with the new tablet. Can you do that when he arrives? I would if the tablet arrived on time. Update arrived while I was taking a quick nap before my night shift. I have to head out now, so I'll do it if I have the energy tomorrow. If I have the energy, brother. I'm literally stuck in a wheelchair, and you won't do shit because you took a nap? And if you feel up to the task? Maybe I should check the breaker box. Oh, God. It's really easy to hit things here, man. It's taking a lot of energy out of me, man. God damn. Circuit breaker is broken. I can't reach the guest room unless I replace it with a spare in the kitchen. Fix the breaker box with a spare breaker switch in the kitchen. Okay. So I didn't even try to go into the guest bedroom, but apparently we can't yet. God. I really think the house plan would be like a little better considering...
Vietnam wasn't the first war Min had to experience. When she was little, a war broke out in Korea and tore her family apart. When she grew up, she enlisted as a nursing officer, as if under an oath to spare others from the same tragedy that struck her family.
Okay. What's this? Oh, another post-it. Please don't touch this. Timmy wants me to fix his toy before he gets back, but I think I'm making it worse. I'm gonna need Dad to show me some of his magic. And you were doing this on the dining table because... What's wrong with her trying to fix a toy on the dining table? That's such a weird thing to be mad about. And the kitchen light isn't working again. I really hope it's not chewed off. It's not the chewed off wire this time. It's not working. I can try and fix it, but I need a screwdriver from the storage room. Okay, so we really gotta just go around the whole house for stuff. Making fixing a breaker switch a whole fucking daily task, bruh. Boom. Synced up. Basket. I can't reach it. I need to stand up. Grab the basket. Grab the basket. Come on now. There we go. Basket filled with random objects, including a screwdriver. Go. Oh, okay. Calming a PTSD attack. Techniques to calm a PTSD attack. Take a deep breath. Practicing deep breathing can help you combat anxiety. Distract yourself. Activities such as doing chores or reading books can help you keep your mind off strong emotions. Mindfulness. Be in touch with the moment. Be aware of what is happening around you. Seek social support. Being a part of a support group led by a professional can greatly reduce PTSD attacks. Turn on all lights. Make rooms as bright as possible. Don't look away from its face. It gets worse when you look away from its face. There's no escape. It always comes back. Whose face? Is there anything else in here? I don't think so. Oh, it's a family photo. Our family photo taken at the town carnival a few days before the accident. Okay, okay. So we bring it down and just take out the screwdriver. Keep your eyes on its face. Okay, I'm gonna start assuming that as soon as we leave this fucking storage room that it's about to get fucking hectic. I'm at the carnival. And this thing works really good on dirt. Oh, some fireworks! I was gonna say, I don't think fireworks are good for fucking war vets. Try it, I think with 16 months. Dude, I hate those rides. The drop towers, they fucking piss me off. Note on a rifle. Letter to Min. October 6, 1966. Dear me, young Lee. I hope everything is well. I'm Bernard Thorne, the American soldier you took care of. I'm writing this letter to keep my promise of helping you with your English. Okay, so this is the first letter he gave to her when he went back home to the U.S. hospital. I'm back in Sunny Ridge. Nothing has changed here, although I can't say the same about myself. The wounds on my body are mostly healed, and I can walk fine just like before, but my right hand shows little to no improvement. My little finger and ring finger still refuse to move from its curled up state, and the other 3 fingers can only stretch just enough to hold an egg. I'm glad that I can still use a pen so I can write to you. I consider myself to be one of the lucky ones, though. Many of the soldiers I saw in your field hospital were in far worse conditions than I was. Some were carried in with limbs dangling from their bodies like a broken branch hanging by its bark. It makes me shudder to think that my right arm has suffered the same fate if I were a little closer to the explosion. I heard on the news that they are moving north, which means there will be more people that need you. I hope that you will stay strong and most importantly stay safe. Until I write again, Bernard Thorne. P.S. Please do not bother yourself with writing back. I know you are not yet comfortable with writing in English and barely have the time to do it anyway.
As for me, I was drafted into Vietnam when I was 24. In a foreign land where half the country wanted me dead. Keeping my sanity was a difficult task. But thanks to my squad mates, I was able to keep pushing forward somehow.
I always like watching or like learning about like true stories about the war, because it really is so crazy when you really boil it down. Like, that shit is just straight traumatizing. I'm just gonna pop in here and see if there's anything in here. No, okay. Loop around here. Okay, so there's no light for that kitchen. Oh, the kitchen light's broke. That's what we're fixing right now. My dumb ass. That's what we need the screwdriver for. Look at its face, look at its face, look at its face. I will not be doing anything of the sorts. It doesn't even have a face. Am I allowed to look away? I need to peel the wire with the nipper. Oh, hey man. Really appreciate if you just leave me to fixing my light. No, that's alright, man. You got fucking bubble guts, I get it. You had some Taco Bell before, but I like really would appreciate if you stop fucking with me. Oh. Oh, you're getting closer. Okay. I mean, you think we, like, can we screw this back into place? No, we're just gonna leave it, like, out of its socket? That's so weird. Okay, that thing is creepy. I wonder if that's like a fellow soldier that he saw that was just, like, fucking blown to bits. Dear Bernard, welcome back. I feared the worst when I found you on the floor that morning. It is truly a miracle that your injuries are not serious, but I heard that you still have trouble remembering some things. I also heard reminiscing about your past can stimulate parts of your memory, so let me try that on you. Do you remember 2 years ago when you were returning from a regular checkup? You said you need to use the restroom, so we stopped by my house since it was nearby. Somehow I forgot your nyctophobia and told you to use the one with the broken light. When you found out about it, you volunteered to take a look. I knew fixing it would be a cakewalk for you, but I declined. My husband George was supposed to get it fixed years ago. It will be done before you return from the market, he said the day he finally decided to get to it. When I got back home, he was still in front of the bathroom on the floor, clenching his chest. I told you everything, how I never got over the fact that George was gone and how I tried to keep him in my life by leaving his work unfinished. You turned your eyes to the dark bathroom and said dwelling in the past will only turn George's memories into something sad. I could tell you were also talking to yourself because of the sadness in your eyes. I got you the tools you needed in less than half an hour. The light turned on. I cried. I'd forgotten how bright it was. Perhaps I put you into that bathroom because I knew you would help me find peace. You have that kind of power over people, Bernard, and that is something you should never forget. God damn, everyone got a trudge gas pass in this game. Sarah just politely asked her fucking husband to fix the fucking light switch and then came home and he was dead. Who keeps a circuit breaker in their kitchen cabinet? I got you your favorite desserts for your troubles. Check the freezer. Gas! Mint chocolate ice cream cake. You really know how to woo a lady, Mr. Thorne. Mint chocolate? Ugh. Okay, now we have the breaker. Let's go bring that thing over. Believe in yourself. It's alright, Bernard. We're just gonna power through it. Hold on now. There we go. Here goes nothing. Use a screwdriver. Oh, we gotta work quick. 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 Oh my god, he's in my asshole. I just don't feel like reversing. I feel like you should be God, because like... I can't... I couldn't move. I tried moving. I couldn't. I don't know why I couldn't move. I'm going as fast as I humanly can. Hey, man. Okay. I don't like him. Oh. Letter to Min. October 11, 1966. I think it's like 5 days after the last one. Dear Min Young Lee, I went to a physician's office today to get the diagnosis I need to apply for veterans benefits. Turns out the initial diagnosis in Vietnam was correct. My right hand nerves are damaged beyond recovery. I guess my days of helping my father at his auto repair shop is truly over. But my hand is not only the problem I've been having. I used to consider myself not so sensitive, but nowadays even little things like cries of children get on my nerves. Possibly because I haven't been sleeping well for the past few days. I mean, children crying piss anyone off, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck them kids. I consider telling a doctor about this, but I doubt the Department of Veteran Affairs will accept not sleeping well and being annoyed by crying children as medical conditions, so I kept my mouth shut. Afterwards, I went to the VA office to hand in the diagnosis. There were others waiting their turn. I sat next to a man in a wheelchair with both of his legs missing. He told me he was also in Vietnam as a pilot for a C-123. He said he lost his legs when he got shot down by an enemy surface-to-air missile. Luckily, he landed near a friendly outpost and got rescued in time. He was about to ask my story, but he was cut short when the receptionist called his name. I was very much relieved because my problems were nothing compared to what he had to live with. I felt ashamed. Remember all those soldiers in your field hospital who suffered injuries that will forever change their lives. I wish that all those men could find peace back home. Damn.
Our squad leader, Sergeant Vernon, took good care of us. He was a guy who packed extra pairs of dry socks. He could hand them out to those who were about to have them.
Dude, Trenchfoot was insane.
He gave us all the strength to keep on going. Until one night, our position got killed.
I feel like that's a common thing people go through. It's like they downplay their issues because other people have bigger issues. Get up, Thorne. You want me to take my picture? Okay. She... Well, this isn't a picture. Where the hell am I? There's no note on the M4. Okay, I'm back. Look for the pills in the guest room, go up the attic. The door to the guest room should be working now. Let me open that first, so I don't block it. I'm assuming... What's this? I installed some smart lights down at the basement too, you know, just in case we need a party room. You're already thinking of inviting your coworkers, aren't you? I don't know. Does this house really have enough power for your man cave? Having workers over for a party? Okay, so that's the way to the basement. I don't want to go down there. How many workers over for your party? Would you have a grandfather who... Or a dad who struggles sleeping? Oh, how do I get to that fucking light? Hold on. Let me back. Hold on. Let me regroup. Ugh. How do I get to that light? It's like across the bed. Am I good out here? Okay, I'm good out here. Too steep, need a ramp of some kind. Okay, so we turn on through the window. There we go. You would think this house would be wheelchair accessible, considering I like the only person that lives here has a fucking wheelchair, but apparently we have stairs still. I'm moving the meds to the garage. Moving the meds to the garage on the corner shelf, so don't let Dad see it. But Sarah said Bernard didn't take any extra pills from her stash. I know you're worried, but this seems like borderline paranoia. I must use the stairs, but how? We need a ramp. Question is, where do we get a ramp? Andrew's family picture. Family picture of Andrew, Kate, and little Timmy. Cute little family. Oh, they got pictures of birds, bruh. Big bird family. I didn't like that at all. Another letter to Min. This one is 9 days later now. Dear Min Young Lee, it is 3 a.m. now. I'm writing this letter to distract myself from thinking about the nightmare that woke me up. It's the same nightmare that's been keeping me awake since I came back home, and it's getting more frequent as time goes by. In my dream, I am back in the jungle surrounded by darkness. I'm staring at something that's lurking in the dark, and it is staring back. It is a face with nothing but a hole. I want to look away from it, but I can't. If I try to ignore it, it will come closer and closer until it's so close I can't ignore it anymore. I know whose face it is. Oh my god, that's Sergeant Vernon that's haunting us? It belongs to Sergeant Vernon, my former squad leader. He was a good man everyone relied on. He always kept us cool in the fiercest battles and knew how to lighten up the mood in the worst situations. But one night, Charlie's ambushed us in the darkness as cover. The ground shook with a mortar barrage, and the sky turned red with flares. At one point, I started to think I was in hell. That's when I couldn't take it anymore and collapsed on the ground. Vernon tried to get me back on my feet. He died in the process. My nightmares are a way of reminding me that he died because of my cowardice. Sometimes I can feel his gaze even when I'm awake. Mostly at night when the darkness reminds me of the night he died. Once it happens, trying not to think about it will only make it worse. A punishment for trying to run away from what I did. Forgive me for saying something so morbid, but you are the only person I can talk to about this. I will try to write something more lighthearted next time. Okay. I feel like...
Get up.
Does it want me to actually get up? It does.
Shoot.
I can't look away.
Thorne.
Oh. I got shot. Release space to take cover. Goddamn, bro, they got me in the war. Vernon, are we okay? They're closing in on us. Vernon, they're closing in on us. There's too many of them. Oh my God, they're bombing us. I don't like this. I don't like this, bruh.
Thorne! Thorne! Get up, Thorne, or we all die!
Oh.
Sarge?
Well, shit.
The sergeant's death devastated our squad's morale, and I was the cause. Since his death, his face, his hollow face, followed everywhere I go, staring at me, haunting me, making sure I never forget what I did to him.
Dude, as a one thing, bro, I feel like as like a war vet that was in like World War I or World War II, I think like the biggest thing, like the survivor's guilt you have is fucking insane. Letter to Andrew. Door opener, smart tablet, or the emergency necklace that got lost. You gave me so many things ever since you moved out of this house to live with Kate. You also got me that portable ramp saying I could go anywhere on my own with it. Please forgive me, but I put it down in the basement boiler room because like many of your gifts, it was a reminder of how I also try to fill my absence the same way. After your mother's passing, work was the only way I could think of to save our family. I spent most of the days outside, going on visits or working at the office. Fortunately, the business grew, but so did the distance between us. I tried to fill it with things that you probably didn't even need, like that Walkman or Game Boy. But deep down, I knew the gap wasn't caused by work. It existed because I was afraid to face you after taking away your mother from you. I'm truly thankful that despite everything, you grew up to be a fine young man on your own, even starting your own family with your high school sweetheart. Please learn from my mistakes. Always be there for your loved ones. The time you spend with each other is the only thing is worth anything. I'm trying to think, like, how did he keep taking away your mother from you? Was he the reason that the mom died? Portal ramp is in the basement. What does he mean by go up? Oh. I'm coming, honey. I wonder if, like, we actually murdered her in, like, a fucking PTSD issue. So what does it mean that I took her away from him?
Then, one night, flares lit up the dark again, followed by another mortar barrage. All I could do was cower in my foxhole. Suddenly, through all the chaos, I heard a scream of pain coming from afar. I tried hard to ignore it, but the harder I tried, it felt like if I didn't do anything, if that scream had stopped, it would come back as another hollowed out pain. Before I even realized it, I was running around like a madman, searching for the source of that scream.
Okay, so now we're looking for the source of the scream. God damn, bruh. This is definitely more of like a psychological fucking horror game than it is really like a jumpy horror game. Because this is just like... He's gonna have a hollow face, bro. I just know it.
When I reached that man, there was blood everywhere, and his screams had long stopped. I was too late. Nonetheless, I decided to carry his dead body. It was a stupid decision, but at that moment all I could think of was bringing his body somewhere safe so it doesn't get torn apart by mortar fire.
I mean, that's just a good guy.
His family deserved to have him back with his face still recognizable. So there I was, risking my life for a dead man as if it was going to redeem my mistake. What a damn joke.
Damn. Was he his ear?
어머, 야, 미국인 일어났다. 저기요, 정신 들어요? It's okay. It's okay.
Is that when she found us? Minion Lee? I'm being brought to this letter. Another letter to Andrew. I've seen your mother mad only once. It was after returning from the town festival just a few days before she died. Do you remember? The one where I got a panic attack from a little fireworks show. After we put you to bed, I told her how sorry I was for ruining a perfect family night. She gave me a warm hug, saying that I didn't ruin anything. That's when I got too comfortable and jokingly said she must be regretting marrying a wimp by now. Then she quietly but fiercely told me to never say that again. With our 14th anniversary coming up in just a few days, I didn't want to upset her even further, so I apologized and went to bed. Don't get me wrong, I never doubted your mother's love for me, but I also know that she had her own scars. She lost her father in the battle during the Korea War, and her mother died working that day working day and night trying to raise 3 children on her own. The experience of having her family torn apart by war made her sympathetic to those affected by it. That's why she came to the US in the first place, because she pitied me. I wouldn't say all that. We're in the basement now. There is hella lights we gotta sync up.
When I regained consciousness, I was greeted by a soothing voice with an unfamiliar accent, telling me everything was okay. That's how I met Min.
Too steep and need a ramp of some kind. You can go down, but I can't come back out without a ramp. Okay, I think we just have to full send it. Is there anything else I can interact with here? I do think... I'm not going to do word bands while I'm playing a game. I do think there is a type of, like, I don't know. Like, you get, like, emotionally attached to people.
The trenches I stumbled into were Korean. I should have been taken to a U.S. field hospital, but because of all the mayhem and the condition I was in, they had no choice but to take me to one of their own. The one Min was stationed at.
Like, I feel like you would kind of fall in love with, like, whoever kind of saved your life. If you were, like, a war vet, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Vietnam War and PTSD. Vietnam War veterans were especially prone to suffering from PTSD due to various factors. Soldiers lacked resting time between battles. There was not much public support for the war and its participants. Veterans were not aware of their own PTSD symptoms since it wasn't officially recognized as a mental health condition until 1980. What? You're telling me World War I, World War II, and the Vietnam War, and I'm pretty sure, like, the Cold War was in, like, the fucking 60s or whatever? Oh, 60s, 70s? You're telling me fucking PTSD wasn't declared a mental health condition until 1980? That's fucking insane. I'll refund you after the game unless a mod's here. I don't know if a mod is here. Subbreaker box. Controls basement power. No need to touch it now. Okay. That's kind of nuts. God damn, they got me going through a fucking maze, bruh. I gotta get to the light. I gotta get to the light. I gotta get to the light. Dude, that is like a cut it close kind of scenario. Is there not a closer light? I don't think so. You have to just like perfectly navigate. No, I can't make it. That was really perfect nav. Where do I go then? I feel like that's where I have to go. Unless I could turn on the TV?
As the only American in the field hospital, I naturally became the talk among the Koreans.
Use as an excuse to just get to this light.
was especially curious. She asked me how I even got to the Korean side of the battlefield. I couldn't dare tell her I was trying to save someone. I had no right to even sound like a damn hero. So I just told her I got lost trying to avoid the mortars.
Telling you, bro, a lot of it just comes down to survivor's guilt. Okay. There's no way I have enough time to get to the breaker. What the fuck do I do there? Oh, it was supposed to happen.
Honey?
I can't look away. I can't look back at the road. What was that? Need to check the subbreaker. Where am I? Hold space to look over obstacles. Well, I can turn on the dime. Where is what? Waldo? Where is the way out? Not that way. Is it this way? Squeeze through here? What are you doing here? I'm looking for the breaker, bruh. Duh. Found it. What is that? Did it work? Like it didn't work. Letter to Min. This is almost like a month after the last one. Dear Min Young Lee, I was running some errands at the market today. A child was throwing a tantrum to his mother, maybe because she wouldn't buy him what he wanted. His whining was starting to make me feel uneasy again, so I tried to pass by quickly. That's when the boy started wailing, "Mama!" All of a sudden, I couldn't breathe as if someone was stuck in my windpipe. I felt my lungs struggle to pump in air. But all I did was make gasping sounds come out of my mouth. My skin felt ice cold, and yet beneath it felt like it was on fire. At that moment, I remember the day I heard a similar cry in the jungles of Vietnam. It was right after we fended off an attack. It was a 6th probe attack, only that day. We were already on the edge since Sergeant Vernon's death, and one of the newbies finally lost it and chased after the fleeing enemies. I tried to grab him and was too slow. Soon we heard an explosion. We rushed to the private. He was on the ground alive. He tried to get up, but soon realized he couldn't because both of his legs were missing. I did not know which struck him first, the pain or the horror. Either way, he started screaming, like a child who fell down and scraped his knee. But his mama wasn't there to stop his son's bleeding, and he died even before the medic arrived. As he died, his lifeless eyes turned towards me wide open. I remember Sergeant Vernon's face. Back at the market, as my mind slowly returned to reality, I looked around the busy street. Everything was the same. Even the boy and his mother were gone. No one noticed my distress. Life went on, and hopefully I can too. God damn, bro. He witnessed some crazy shit. Who the hell was that? Beep, beep, beep. Don't make that sound. I can't reverse. Find the pills, go up the attic. Okay, he's stalking me. Hey, man. I'm gonna go here. Uh-oh. I don't like that. I keep messing up the turns. I don't know where to look for the pills. Not that way. Hey, man. Yeah, just keep going that way. No need to worry about me. Uh-oh. Okay, if you just reverse ever so slightly, you don't trigger the beep. Oh my god, that scared me.
Our lives before Vietnam. Our conversations helped me stay distracted from the things I'd seen and done. When I got discharged, I started writing letters to her. It was the only thing keeping my mind from being dragged back into the jungle.
It's very light for its size. No. There we go. That's gonna be annoying to place down and pick up every time. What a damn joke. I'm not laughing. Yeah, you're chill, bro. Do your thing. Weird ass basement, bro. Use my tablet to turn this on. Oh, I didn't even need to sync it. Dear Min Young Lee, I've decided to pursue a career as an electrician. Turns out my claw-like hand is still useful for working with wires and small objects. I enroll in an electrical program at the local community college today, but my father is still disappointed that his boys won't be taking over his business. I mean, yeah, be disappointed, bro. I'm a fucking, I'm a crippled war vet who literally can't, I'm not able to work for you. I can't blame him. He's been a mechanic his whole life and takes great pride in his trade. He even has an inspection pit set up at our home garage. Still, he is very supportive of my decision and says he will even help me open my own business one day. Like, you have no choice but to be supportive. There's nothing I can do. It'll be a difficult journey, especially with all the voices that keep telling me that I do not deserve a second chance. But I'm slowly moving forward using this story as inspiration, the story of how you became a nursing officer to fight the very thing that destroyed your family. Though I cannot see myself doing something so noble, the least I could do is start contributing to the community and keep my parents from worrying. I know I've gotten so much about the things that are best kept to myself, but strangely I felt no regret or embarrassment. Instead, my heart feels lighter with every word I write down. I do not know if my letters are actually helping your English or if you're reading them, but they're definitely helping me. I may not be able to put it completely past behind me, but life goes on one step at a time. I mean, I'll find out who that guy is when time comes, yeah. Don't make that sound. I really don't like this guy. I never saw the light. W sync though. Okay. I mean, honestly, you never have to reverse once you find out you can just turn on the dime. Oh, it's timed. Makes things a lot harder, doesn't it? Damn it. You gotta be quick. I'm assuming that's someone that killed themselves because they look like they're like in the death animation was like I hung myself. Stay indoors and secure all doors and windows. Beware of hazards from flood waters if caught outside during a storm. In case of vehicle breakdown, illuminate your location to alert other drivers. Hello, Momo. Oh, don't go around that way. Oosh. I heard the guy breathing. He is here. I'm assuming we can't beep anytime we're in his company. He's blocking it. Completely forgot you can't beep. Hey! Stop it. Okay. Yeah, no shots at television light. That's way too far. Where? No, because the television's on right now. That sound. Oh, I see what you do. You trigger him so he starts following you.
I wrote to Min every week. Mostly about how broken I've
God.
become. It wasn't the proudest thing I've done, but it helped me return to my normal life. Then, one day, I heard the doorbell ring.
Dude, this place is fucking
When I
tight.
went to answer, yet I thought I was dreaming. It was Min.
How do I fucking get my ramp? Do I gotta like go down here backwards? Confusion, thank you for the follow. I'm gonna reverse down here. I'm gonna turn the light when I get close. Fuck you.
Can you imagine? I complained so much about how miserable I was that she flew 5,000 miles to fix me. I really couldn't stand watching people suffer from this ugly thing called war. But, in the end, she also became its casualty.
News article. 1 killed, 1 injured in a cliffside car crash. Last night, a couple were involved in a car crash on a cliffside road that killed the passenger, Min Young Thorne, and seriously injured the driver, Bernard Thorne. The Thornes were driving back from their 14th anniversary dinner during a storm that hit the West Coast area. Oh, so that's why I say, like, I took your mother away from you, because we got into an accident. There we go. Letter to Andrew. I became a wreck after the accident. Not unable to even walk properly. I spent most of the day in the house drowning in self-hate. However, you stopped saying goodbye to me as you left for school. You would even tell me about your day even though your father was giving you nothing but disappointment. Seeing you recover from the tragedy I caused was the only thing that gave me the strength to wake up in the morning. Then one late night, I was passing my room and heard a muffled sound coming from behind the door. It didn't take long to realize there was a sound of you crying into your pillow. At that moment, my heart shattered once more. Not only did I take away your mother, I had taken away your right to grieve. I showed you weakness and forced you to share my burden by pretending everything was okay. No father should be a burden to his son. I reopened my business. I got my van modified so I can bring my wheelchair to my calls. If I had to stand, I stood. Nothing a bottle of painkillers couldn't solve. I had to repay for the strength you had showed me. Damn. This is sad. This is very sad. Where's that big ball? Oh, he's back. It's not a ball, it's a table. Let's say. Work until your body breaks. And something else. I won't be Andrew's burden. No rest for a sinner. Please go the other way, bruh. I'm just dead. I'm dead. I mean, if I back up, I die. If I keep going forward, I die. It's just L routing, bruh. There was multiple of them, though. I just saw a second one while I was walking. While that one was killing me. Work until your body breaks. There's 3 red lights. So there's like 3 things I gotta turn on. I can't reach it, I need to stand up. Damn it, it fell. I must reversed. I need to restock on more of these. So I need 3 fuses? Is that what the 3 lights are? Remove cover. Oh, is it because I'm not... That wasn't perfectly in. Disconnected wire, what now? We use this guy. It says I don't need to fix this. I hope I do, because my client will be unhappy if I leave the cover open. Is that okay? So that's okay. So we gotta fix 3 sockets in here. Don't come this way. Thank you. Very kind of you. Oh, I'm right beside that guy. Fuse missing. I already found it. Okay, so it's not 3 sockets. It's just 3 tasks you gotta do. Last one back here, perhaps? Needs to be screwed in tight. Thank God I played DBD, bruh. These skill checks, like... I'm built for this. Got hundreds of hours on that game doing skill checks. Dude, having a poker table is kind of fucking sick. I think if I lived near friends that liked poker, having a poker table would be fire.
I never should have written to her. I lured her into my life, and my weakness got her killed. Now all I want is for the suffering to end. But I keep seeing her. She won't let go of me.
So many of them.
Let go.
What's going on, bruh? Well, let me turn it on. No, 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 no! That was supposed to happen. What the fuck was that, man? Flashlight's off. I need to find the ramp. That was pretty easy. I don't need to go back. Oh. Oh, so that's me finishing up in here. Okay. Now we go back upstairs. So we gotta go to the garage to get the pills, and then we gotta go up to the attic. We have another note. Letter to Andrew. When you were little, you used your grandfather's inspection pit in the garage as if your own secret hideout. No matter how much we told you it's dangerous to play there, we would always find some of your toys lying in that dark hole. So I don't understand why you chose that dark and dusty place as a hideout, but then again, there's nothing more suitable than a dark and dusty place for keeping your own little secrets. The reason I'm mentioning this is because even though you left this house when you married Kate, I know it still holds a special place in your heart. I can feel it by the way you treat it. When something broke in this house, you fixed it without ever complaining about how old it was. You even got it upgraded with door openers and a brand new wheelchair lifts. It was as if you were asking it to take good care of your old man. Now this house is yours. Who knows? Maybe you and Kay can turn this place into a nice vacation home, and little Timmy can make his own secret hideout somewhere only he can appreciate. This house deserves to be filled with love. I believe your family will make it whole once more. This thing is slow as hell. We can get to the garage, to the porch outside the guest room. Indeed. So we go this way. Outside we go. I don't know why ramps just aren't, like, automatically installed, you know what I mean? Especially for, like, ramps, like, for stairs that small, like 2 steps, like, just put a ramp in. It doesn't affect people that walk normally. What's going on?
Before the accident, back when I could still walk, Min and I would go on an early morning jog before sunrise. It was part of Min's old army routine, and she begged me to join her, which I agreed to as long as we walked on the way back.
Wouldn't he be used to jogging as well from being in the army? Isn't that, like,
one day,
part of it?
Our usual jog, I asked her if she didn't get tired of doing it so early in the morning. She said it was the best way to enjoy her favorite view. At first, I thought she was talking about the sunrise. Later, as we walked back to our home, the sun started to rise. As the light slowly rolled in, I turned to Min to see if she was indeed enjoying the scenery.
Min ain't with me.
Looking at me.
Damn. You know what's better than this view? You. W Riz. Premium thing with 48 months. Tight squeeze. The Sins of Bernard Thorne. Min still visits me wearing the same outfit as your last anniversary. Bernard lost his wife, Min Young, to a car accident that he was responsible for. That's a fucked up way to put it. They were returning from the anniversary dinner. There was a storm that night, but Bernard stubbornly insisted on pushing through with the dinner plan. I see her at my weakest moments whenever I'm drowning in self-loathing or the thought of death. I see her crawling towards me with that scorched glare of hers. Hey, why that opening, bruh? Oh, no. Am I supposed to go out to that? On 18-wheeler?
Maybe I still could have saved her. Only if my hand wasn't like this. I mean, look at it. So twisted, so weak, so useless that it couldn't even save the person I love.
Wait, the note changed? Fuck. What changed about it?
You just look at it. You just look at it.
Okay, hold on. Let me look at this note. Oh, it did. Wait, what? Oh! Oh my god, because it's about dissociative amnesia. Okay. Anyone who suffered a traumatic event can experience dissociative amnesia. It is a dissociative disorder that prevents a patient from remembering important information, conversations, or even a specific period of their life entirely. Damn, I see what they did there. Dissociative disorder can occur due to a specific event or a long-term stress or trauma, such as witnessing or experiencing physical or sexual violence, witnessing serious injury or death of another person, experiencing abuse during childhood, other life-changing or traumatic experiences such as war. And we pretty much experienced all that shit. Accepted abuse during childhood, maybe. Okay, so where the pills at, bruh? Where the perkies at? No.
What a damn joke. What a damn joke.
What was I supposed to do about that? Was I supposed to run away? I think I was.
What a damn joke. What a damn joke.
Get the fuck out of here, bruh. Uh-oh. I can't go that way. No. Is that supposed to be my wife? Oh, it didn't let me read that one. I need to hide this where only Andrew can find. 6:17:67. The letters will be saved in here. Only I and Andrew know the code. Can I take the pills? I finally have enough. One extra pill left. There's one more pill in the safe. Oh, so that's how I found out about it when I dropped it in. Okay. Little gnome. It's one of the dwarves. I close the front door. Can I not? Alright, fuck the front door. Everyone can come in. Who wants to rob an old man in a wheelchair, bruh? I dare you. Okay. My fault. What's good, Brutus? Pills are in my pocket. Did he just dump all of those in there?
Honey?
Oh, was I gonna kill myself? Ugh, I don't like that sound at all. Guys, what the hell? Why do we have moving furniture? Okay. This way, maybe? Please? Don't block me off? Okay. Okay. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh my god. Is she gonna slap me? Whoa. What? that's how the accident happened.
Honey, how about we go up the attic when we get home?
The attic? Why? Oh, you mean our super romantic hideout? Man, it's been a while since we used that place.
Since tonight was so special, I thought we could end our anniversary there.
Do you remember? You looked like a little girl when you first saw that attic.
Haven't I told you? When I was little, I lived in a house with a small attic. My brothers and I used it like our own playroom. When I saw the one in your house, it felt like I was back in my old playroom again, just much bigger.
And that's why you started redecorating that dusty old place immediately after we married?
Well, at least I didn't cut out the floorboard to make a secret attic wine cellar.
Oh, right. How did I forget about the wine
Bro made a
hole?
wine hole?
Oh, I should check if we still have a bottle left inside.
No, I mean, I already restocked it this morning, so there's no need for that.
Oh, okay. You really prepared a lot for tonight.
Did she leave me a surprise
Why are
there?
you acting so strange? Did you hide a surprise gift there or something?
I don't know what you're talking about. So, are you in or not?
She left a surprise in there.
Okay. I just hope Andrew goes to bed early tonight.
Don't worry, he always goes to bed before 10.
Does he now? Andrew got a little bedtime.
Honey,
Yeah.
happy anniversary.
Some scars never heal. They'll keep rupturing and rupturing until the bleeding soaks even the ones around you.
Oh no.
Min, are you okay? Min, you have to wake up. The car's about to blow. Come on.
You know, I'm tapping as fast as I can. This thing is not budging. She's alive.
Thank God. We have to get out of here right now. Let me just get the seatbelt.
Oh my god.
Damn. Min? What? No, Min, stop! What are you doing?
She's pushing me out?
I can get you out! Please, don't do this to me! Don't do this to me! I kept falling and falling until I got caught by a branch. I opened my eyes. My head was facing down the cliff, and all I could see was complete blackness. From the above, I heard the sound of the burning car. I tried to turn my body to face the wreckage, but the pain, it pinned me down like a rock, forcing me to keep facing downward. I cried out. I cried out Min's name. I cried out, I'm sorry. I knew it meant nothing, but I kept screaming because it was the only thing I could do. Soon, my lungs gave out, and I could not even do that, except helplessly stare into the bottomless darkness while listening to the fire eat away Min's body from behind me. Since then, I've become terrified of being in the dark. It reminds me of that pitch-black cliffside where I got my wife killed and I did nothing. And that's what I do. I cause pain to those around me.
To be fair, not to blame him, but the way they depicted the accident in the game, I mean, it looked completely avoidable. Like, the guy was just in an 18-wheeler flipped over, and we just saw that and veered off the side of the cliff. I'm just in darkness, bro. I don't know where to go. Oh. There's the family picture.
So why am I still here? Why am I still alive?
Oh,
My
that's the
son
sound
is
I
all
keep
grown
hearing.
up, and I'm just being a burden to him at this point. So why not just end it? Thoughts of death loom over me like flies over a carcass. But I can't do it. Because of Min. When she pushed me out of that car, my life became her greatest legacy. A remnant of her kindness and selflessness.
Damn, that is true.
If I die, she will truly be gone.
Oh, it was a thunderbolt.
That burden is the only thing that is keeping me alive now. Whenever the thought of death draws closer, the memory of Min's sacrifice pushes me away from it. Back into the world where Min no longer exists. I just hope that one day she will finally allow me to join her.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. If some shit like that happened to me, hey, I'm calling it quits. I don't think I'd be able to, you know what I mean? I don't think I'd be able to handle that shit. Oh, it's Andrew's birthday. That's a safe. See, that's what I thought it would be. Can I read the letter we left him? They say you are remembered by the footprints you leave behind. I thought I became your mother's biggest footprint when she pushed me out of a car. A living proof of her remarkableness. For all these years, no matter how much I wanted to follow her, that very fact kept me anchored to this world. But I finally became free of that burden when you took me to your family picnic at Simmons Park. It was quite an event. Timmy wanted to enjoy everything that it had to offer. You and Kate were busy following around, and as I watched you from behind. You may not have noticed it, but Kate really took her eyes off you, always wearing a bright smile. Only someone deeply in love could wear such a smile. I wondered if I looked at your mother the same way. That's when I realized something marvelous. You were your mother's greatest footprint, not me. Kate gave you that look because you had given her nothing but love. Timmy is growing up to be a kind young man because all you have taught him. You spread goodness to those around, just as your mother did. The revelation finally freed me of my burden. The only thing left for me to do now is relieve you of yours. Please don't blame Sarah for my death. I've been stashing away pills from daily dosage for weeks, and there's no way she could have known. What happened already happened, so do not dwell on it. This is my only request. Keep moving forward knowing that your mother lives on through the love you share and the kindness you offer. With all my love, your father. Damn. Okay, so that's like a... That's like our final note to him before we fucking call it. I can finally climb the attic. So is that where I do it? Is the person that's haunting me, the hanging person, is that me? Is that what I'm doing? Is that what I'm going to do right now? Goddamn skill checks, bro. Is that a picture? What is that? I feel like those pain meds did not... Oh, that's the wine... That's the secret wine thing, isn't it? Yeah, the secret cellar with the wine in it. To Bernard. Was this her last letter for me for the anniversary? Did we never get to read it? Dear Bernard.
Dear Bernard.
Oh.
Surprise! This is my anniversary gift for you. A very late reply letter. I wanted to write back when I got confident with my writing, but after what you said after the carnival, I decided to finally try. Do you know why I got angry when you called yourself a wimp? It's because it was the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. I never mentioned this because you hate talking about the war, but I know about the men you saved in Vietnam. When I first met you, you told me you ended up in the Korean field hospital because you got lost during the attack. But soon after you left, a rumor spread about how you ran through a ring of mortars with an unconscious Korean soldier on your back. We called you Crazy Yankee because what you did was indeed crazy. So, no, I don't know about the man you say you are. All I know is that I married a man who is so kind that he's making a world a bit nicer without even realizing it. If you don't believe me, think about Andrew. Think about how caring and kind he is to others. He learned that from you because that is all you are showing us. And when he grows up, he will find someone like him. They will get married and soon reach the conclusion that they want to have children because their love is too great for just the two of them. When that day comes, he will still need his father to be his guide again. Because, let's face it, kids are a piece of work. So, please, don't deny who you really are. You were just scarred, and that's okay. We're all just small scarred things, looking for a place to heal. We found ours when we found each other. All that's left now is to heal. With love, Minyoung. P.S. Don't be surprised when you look at my face, because it should be so red right now.
Damn. The soldier that he saved was dead. Damn! He voiced all those people? It did not sound like the same person. That's crazy. What a sad story, man. The only letter she ever wrote back to him. I usually think of the red. The only letter that she wrote back to him was her first and last ever letter. Along with a bottle of wine that he hid. I guess that she hid.
Dad, what are you doing here? How did you even... Dad. Hey. Hey. It's okay. It's okay.
Damn. What a fucking game. So if you just don't find that note, you probably end up killing yourself. I imagine that's just how it goes. If you don't find that note, you don't have the you don't find the courage to keep living for your son. You just call it quits. That's insane. I wonder if they like, dude, I wonder what like an extended ending would look like. Where the son finds the note. You know? And like they get his reaction. That's insane though. I didn't cry, but the story was fucking heavy hitting. That was a very sad story, bruh. Damn. Well, W fucking game, bro. This is one of the better, you know, story games I've definitely played. A little short, sweet one. Well, obviously not sweet, but heavy impactful ending, bro. Damn. If you enjoy, make sure to like us up. Code Rectrixx for G subs. You know what it is. Fucking amazing game, bro. W Letters of Bernard Thorne.